Now to the sexual assault accusations against Roy Moore, the Republican Senate candidate in Alabama. 3 weeks before the special election, accusers continue to speak out. Dean Reynolds is in Birmingham.
For days, Roy Moore has avoided questions while his accusers are answering them, often in painful detail.
He basically laid out some blankets on the floor of his living room and proceeded to seduce me, I guess you would say.
Lee Korfman was 14 in 1979 when she says Moore, then 32, sexually abused her in his apartment.
He removed my clothing. He left the room and came back in wearing his white underwear. And he touched me over my clothing, what was left of it. And he tried to get me to touch him as well.
Tina Johnson was 28 in 1991 when she says Moore, then 44, made a move in his law office.
We got up to leave, and when we did, my mother went first and he grabbed me from behind. It was horrible. I felt uncomfortable.
Moore denies the charges, but these stories, plus his worldview, prompted Alabama's leading newspapers to come out against him. Michelle Holmes is on the editorial board.
His view is radically out of step with everyday Alabama. Don't let people fool you in thinking that that's what we in Alabama believe, because we don't.
In Washington, the president remained mum on Moore.
Do you believe Roy Moore's accusers, Mr. President?
Thank you very much.
But Mr. Trump's advisor, Kellyanne Conway, suggested having Moore's vote in the Senate outweighs his possible indiscretions.
So vote Roy Moore?
I'm telling you that we want the votes in the Senate to get this tax bill through.
Aides say that the president, who once called Moore a really great guy who ran a fantastic primary race, has no plans to come down here to Alabama to campaign with him now. Anthony?
Dean Reynolds in Birmingham tonight. Thanks, Dean.